So far, so good, Dave. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Oh, you're shopping online. What are you shopping for? I'm glad you're doing okay. Is there anything you need to talk out, Dave, or is your okay that you're really good? Car parts, nice. I hope that you're able to find all the right car parts and that it all works out well. Only reason I ask, Dave, is that I know for some, okay means that kind of like I'm good, but I could be better, and they might need to talk something out. But also for some, okay is like their base level for good, like really good. Hi, Vi, how are you? Not always easy to find the parts for the country squire. Ah. And an ad about skunks and buying cars. Interesting combo. That is a very interesting combo. So let's see. I need to make sure that... Oh, good. You can hear me now. Yay! Let's see. Where's my... There we go. That's what I need. We're going to do a new poll. You've been trying to bring your Camaro back to life. I love it. All right, I'm getting our poll set up. Well, if we're going to do that, I need to do that. Alrighty, and we're gonna set this on the max of 10 minutes. Let's see, it's been sitting for nearly 3 years. Wow. This is dumb, but I am like the most wholesome person ever. Oh, thank you. I try. I try because I want to be the kind of person that I would want to hang out with. I try to be I follow the golden rule, essentially, of do to others as you would have them do to you. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Because if you don't treat others the way that you would like to be treated, then you're going to get treated in a way that you don't want to be treated, because the way that you treat others is how they're going to treat you. So I figure if I want people to be nice to me, I need to be nice to them and treat them that way. Now, granted, that doesn't mean you become a doormat and say yes to everything. There do need to be boundaries there. But whenever possible, be kind. You'd be nice to me even if I were a stinker. Aw, you're awesome, Vi. You're awesome. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water. Nothing like good old water, right? You know you are. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Let's see how the poll is looking so far. We've got a vote for Sherlock Holmes. Blech, unless it's fizzy water. Ah, so you like the I guess mineral water, or it starts with, I think it's mineral water, but kind of like that La Croix. As the French would say, it would be La Croix. Carbonated water, sparkling water. There it is, soul. Thank you. Thank you. Sparkling water. That's what I was thinking of. I do like smart water, but that is very much still water. Not sparkling in the least. You can. Sometimes the keyboard doesn't read what you're trying to say. Oh, you call it fizzy water in North Dakota. Okay. Very cool. I learned something new today. I like it. But Soul, I have been there where you're like, man, computer, read that I'm typing this letter. Because sometimes one letter can make all the difference. Just like... Hi, Dusty, how you doing? Just like, commas can save lives. You say stuff like ufda, or is it oofda? Doing okay? All right. Okay, oofda. Okay, very cool. Oofda is a Scandinavian exclamation or interjection used to express dismay, typically upon hearing bad news. Of Norwegian origin, the phrase was brought by Scandinavian Americans to the upper Midwest. That's so cool! I like it! I mean, I think it's cool. By that I mean I think it's cool that they brought it over and it became a part of our culture as well. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to remember that oofda means that you're sad. So I'm going to have to remember that. You inherited the use of the phrase from your Norwegian grandmother. Nice! Your accent is like the show and movie Fargo. Interesting. I can't say I've heard or seen that one, but I will definitely try to remember to add it to my list. So, Dusty, what's going on? Is everything okay? Baker's dozen for Sean! Hello, my friend! 13 months and currently on a 1-year streak. I love it! Thank you! You're hoping to get the car running before Thanksgiving? Awesome! Do you think that you're on track to have that happen? I sure hope so. So this week in streams, you voted for equality. There we go. There we go. This week, as far as streams go, you will see me 3 times this week. Tonight, Saturday morning. What's the picture to my upper right? Are you referring to the one with the cross? Or are you talking about something in my background here? To my upper right. You talking about something on my wall? And it depends on work and kids? Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, on the opposite side of the on-air sign. Okay. So that is a picture of me on my college graduation day. So on the left, closer to the closet, is me with one of my, either my diploma or maybe one of my senior photos. And on the right, closer to the white wall, is me shaking the hand of the college president. Oh, so last week? Oh, Shorty, you flatter me. You flatter me. I actually graduated college back in 2015. You thought it was some ancestors that looked like an old black and white. Oh, okay. I could see that because from far away, you see more darker color and lighter color. And then on the white wall by my bed is one of my diplomas. I actually got a double major, and so I have 2 diplomas. One for liberal studies, which is elementary education, and the other one is in musical theater. And so, yeah, You started thinking about how long ago you graduated the other day and it made you angry. I can completely understand. Because it's been, if that was May of 2015, we're coming up on 8 years. We're coming up on 8 years. No, 9 years. 9 years. This year was 8 years. We're coming up on 9 years in May since I graduated. That's crazy to me. Which also means that this past May was 12 years since I graduated high school. That's even crazier to me for some reason. You went for science and art, you started in a frat, and then a Christian frat took you in after a falling out with your brothers. Aww. Well, I'm sorry that you had the falling out with your brothers, but I'm so glad that you had Christian friends and the Christian frat that took you in. That's so awesome. It'll be 15 years next month. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh, Larius, hello. You've potentially cast the deciding vote. Not you, the Christian frat was the best thing that ever happened to you. I can totally understand. The church footed your rent? That's amazing! The faces fade as the years go by. No! Equality ruined! Oh, we've got we've got 2 ties! Oh boy, we might have to do a second poll. We just might. Yep, we've got to do a second poll. You felt like complicating things. All right, new poll. So it was, let's see, it was Doctor Who and Sherlock, I believe. So tiebreaker, Sherlock Holmes, Doctor Who. We're gonna make this one go for 10 minutes as well. Totally understand, Soul. Unfortunately, Fortnite did not win. But that is okay. There's always next stream. So speaking of streams, this week, you will see me on here tonight and Saturday morning, and you will see me on this channel for the ministry that I'm a part of, DLC, or Discover Life with Christ, at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, so 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, on the DLC Online Twitch channel. It is our first stream, so we would love to see you all there. If you want to join our Discord, the link is there as well. And hopefully you guys are able to tune in. Always Doctor Who or Weeping Angel will get ya. This is true, because otherwise you blink, and blinking you're dead. They are fast, faster than you can believe. So don't turn your back on them. Don't look away, don't turn your back on them, and don't blink. Good luck. You're gonna go troll someone? Okay, have fun. Although a Weeping Angel would not be a bad way to go out. I mean, fair? You gotta go look at your car again? Go for it, shorty. Go for it. Hey, Star Fox! How you doing, my friend? cross his fingers, send you back to meet Jesus. There we go. Yeah, because the weeping angels just send you to any random point in time. So for all you know, they could send you back to Bible times when Jesus was here. You'd like to make the stream. Hopefully you'll be able to, in spite of what will surely be a busy weekend. Well, there we go. I will make sure to send out reminders in the Discord and Twitter. And Soul, since I know you IRL, I will send you a text. I'm doing well, Star Fox. I'm glad you're doing well too. It's going to be a fun, busy week this week. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I am so excited for Friday because we have our first stream as a ministry. It's me, Kishu Kyralia, and Bearded Beowulf and Legend of Zyro. So this week, unfortunately, there are only 3 of us that are able to make it, but the goal is to have all 4 of us there as often as possible. And so it's going to be such a fun time. I really hope to see as many of you guys as possible. It's going to be a super fun stream. Oh, looks like Doctor Who's in the lead. 3 votes to 2. You would write on a papyrus scroll and put a commandment from the Book of Victus that in the future you are commanded to go and watch Donna Elise 10 on Twitch. Yes! That would be hilarious. I love it, Vi. It happens. I knew what you meant. It happens. I can't tell you how many times I've made typos. I'm rather notorious for them. I'm rather notorious because there are times where it'll be something completely unrelated to what I actually meant, or because of the typo, it leads to something else. Like, it leads to, like we were talking about earlier. One letter can make a huge difference. Like, recently, for example, I meant to type an exclamation mark, and instead, I typed a question mark. The question mark and the exclamation point should not be next to each other on phone keyboards. Hi, Dreamer. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I know, right, Dave? I am a goofy goober. Confirmed. Quick, someone vote Sherlock. Oh, we've got 5 votes for Doctor Who, 4 for Sherlock. Doing great? That's awesome. I'm so glad. What do you have planned this week? Artsmon, thank you so much. Oh, are you misbehaving, Dave? Are you misbehaving? You misbehaving? Never. If I could pick between owning a real-life canine or a sonic screwdriver, what would I pick? ¿Por qué no los dos? Which means, why not both? Aren't you always... you're either doing puns or forgetting to turn stoves on or getting tie-dye on your hands. Hey, so far, aren't you on like a 3-month streak of remembering to turn the stove on? I'm pretty sure that you're on like a 3... Oh no, you forgot a couple weeks ago. Oh no. Which means we have to start it all over again. Which means that when you get to the end of your 2-month, which means that 2 months from, let's see, would that be October 25th? So that means Christmas Day, you could make a Christmas dessert and we have to guess what it is. I love it. That would be amazing. You have AI. Close enough. Yeah, ¿por qué no los dos means why not both? Maybe after Christmas. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. A New Year's dessert. A New Year's dessert that you can bring to a New Year's Eve party. Banana bread! I absolutely love banana bread. Absolutely love it. It is my favorite type of bread. I wish that I had some in my life right now. But we have not had bananas in forever, so therefore we cannot have banana bread. Because you can't make banana bread without the bananas. But I love banana bread so much. I miss it. I remember, let's see. Do I have pictures of the last time that I made banana bread? Let me see. It would probably be on here. Let's see. Where is the banana bread? Banana bread comes in at a close second for you. Basic as it is, you like pumpkin bread the best. That sounds good. I think it's been a while since I've had pumpkin bread too, come to think of it. The manager at the store next door makes it once a month for you. I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm pretty sure I would have put it on here. Let's see. Come on, banana bread. Zucchini bread is your close second. Oh, I don't think I've had zucchini bread. I might need to add that to my list of things to try at some point. Huh. I guess I don't have it on there. Although, here we go, Dave. Are you ready for this? This is Monterey Jack chicken spaghetti made using the Instant Pot and a little bit in the oven. Oh, there we go. And it's another tie, which means I have to be the tiebreaker. This is Monterey Jack chicken spaghetti. Monterey Jack chicken spaghetti. It was absolutely delicious. I made this like a year ago. So good. All right. So, here's what I think we're going to do. I'm thinking, because these both tied twice, we're gonna give the people what they want. We're gonna do an hour and a half. Yeah, of course, Soul. I'll have to see if I can find that recipe again. It should be easy enough to find. Let's see. Monterey Jack chicken Instant Pot. Or maybe it was chicken pasta, because there was pasta in there. There it is. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yup, this is it. Ooh. And And this one we don't even have to use the oven for, because the other one... Oh, wait, nope, we do. We do. It's mostly just to make it nice, make the top nice and crispy. You put the mixture at the end. You put all of the mixture into a baking dish with the crispy onions on top just for like 5 minutes to make sure that it's ready to go and nice and crispy. So I will keep that recipe ready to go for the next time that you come. So what we're going to do is I've decided we're going to give the people what they want. We're going to do some of each. No, you're good. You're good. So in about 5 minutes after we pray, we're going to start with some Sherlock Holmes. And then we're going to do Sherlock Holmes for about maybe an hour, hour and a half, until about 8:30 my time. And then from 8:30 to 10, we will do Doctor Who. Because these tied both times. So I have to cast the tie-breaking vote, and I can't decide between them. And so because these are both in progress, and I would love to make progress on both of them, we're gonna do both. And it'll work. It'll work. Exactly. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? And to answer your earlier question, Vi, if I have to pick between my own K9 or... Okay, fine, we'll do a Doctor Who first. We'll do Doctor Who from about 7 to 8:30, and then Sherlock from 8:30 to 10. There we go. So if I had to choose between my own K9 or a sonic screwdriver, because I love dogs, it's hard for me to choose because I love dogs, but I also love the abilities that the sonic screwdriver gives you. But at the same time, in my current state of life, my current stage of life, I would have to go with K9. Because I love dogs. So we're going to vote K9. Final answer. Alrighty. On that note, what we're going to do... Exactly. And he gives you love. He gives you all the loves. So, because we've only got a couple minutes before we got to start up our game, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pray real quick, and then we're going to launch the game. All right. Any prayer requests, please feel free to drop them in chat, and then we'll go from there. Dear God, thank you so much for who you are and how much you love us, that you sent Jesus to die on the cross for our sins, because you love us that much that you want to be with us forever. Lord, I pray over any and all prayer requests that are going to be put in chat right now as I get ready to look in a little bit to make sure I don't miss any. Lord, I ask that you be with Soul and her dad. I pray for restoration in that relationship. And I praise you for the good news that they got from the doctor. I pray that the treatment works. I pray for wisdom for the doctors. I pray that you just keep the cancer from spreading anywhere else, Lord. I pray that you keep it early stage. Please do not let it metastasize any further, Lord, and just keep it where it's at right now and let the treatment do its job, Lord. Let him be in remission soon. I ask that you be with Lady Foes and Adaphos and their unspoken, and just let that be answered according to your will, Lord. I pray over the DLC ministry. I pray that as we get ready for our first stream on Friday, that You just be in it all. Let the tech work right. Let the words that we say be what you want us to say, Lord. And I pray over Dusty's Unspoken. I pray over Kishu and Spark, that everything going on in their lives resolves soon, from feeling overwhelmed to any drama that might be going on. Just be with them, be with their families, be with their pregnancies, Lord. I pray that the pregnancies continue to go well. I ask that you continue to be with Kishu and just to let her and Spark both have the energy to do what they need to do, Lord. I ask that you be with Save the Lost and all of his prayer requests, Lord. I pray that you be with Bearded Beowulf, that as he gets ready to go into the work week, that you just be with him, Lord, and let him have a good work week. I ask that you just be with everybody in this chat and let them have a fun time as we get ready to play a couple of really, really, really fun games. Let the conversation go according to your will, Lord. Let the words that I say be what you want me to say, Lord. Keep us close to you always. I pray for anybody suffering from anxiety, depression, imposter syndrome, that you be with them. Anybody suffering from physical ailments, that you heal them, Lord. In your name I pray. Amen. All right. So this means we get to go to 8:31. So let me make sure that the game is correct. Whoa, that is really, really loud in my ears. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I need to go to game capture. Oh, looking on the wrong screen. There we go.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yes! Oh, I've got both of those on. Thank you. So let's make sure that's good to go. We've got the game up. There we go. All right. And transitioning. Now, oh, it's going away on Thursday and it's going to a season 6 map. Really? I thought they were doing this for a whole month. It hasn't been a whole month already, has it? So the last time we played, we were trying to find somebody. I can't remember his name, but it'll tell us. Oh, it's different OG maps. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I see what's going on. And we were trying to figure out what was going on. And we could not for the life of us figure it out. So he's offline. Lawrence, that's right. We're trying to find Lawrence. What did he order from Henrik's? What are these strange corrupted parts of the phone? Scan and send. Okay, so we've done all that. So we need to look at the corrupted fragments. Huh. Okay, so let's go to browser. We're gonna see if we can figure out... Ooh, maybe from the chats. Number 574320. Okay. I need to look over my Need to look over my controls, I think, is what I need to do. Okay, so we've scanned that email. Let's open up the link. Oh. Here we go. We're gonna go to 574320, 574320, 574320, 574320, 574320, 574-320. Delivered. Oh. Order date. Okay. February 15th, 2021. Okay. Thank you, Vi. It's gonna be in mail, actually. So that way we know when he ordered it. February 13th. Okay, so he ordered it February 13th. So that means 13/02/2021 and delivered. There we go, we did it! There we go. Scanning. There we go. Clue found. Party supplies. An order of party supplies from Henrik's department store. Saving. We're going to upload a clue. See what happens. Ah, this must be for the party Mo mentioned in his apology. Could the party have been for Nat? And she disappeared because she hates parties? Sounds extreme, but effective. No, the party was for a Daza, but I imagine a missing friend would dampen any soiree. Oh, it is! I need to switch. Categories. There we go. Unless it's a search party. Very funny. Joking aside, we're doing exactly that for Lawrence. By extension, Natasha too, since they're connected. 71 Timber Street, his home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been there, lounging about all this while. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it all? It is. We're helping out Osgood, and I think we're going to meet the doctor later in this. Maybe he just got tired of city life. You think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person. Except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So what seems significant about Lawrence? He doesn't have an interest in the local folklore. He was planning for a party. Yes, which means that until very recently, things were pretty settled for him. So if anything unusual happened in his life, it must have been in the last week. Mo's message about Nat felt important. Yes, I definitely think this missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. You think something happened then? Well, I'm not 100% certain, to be honest. I've also just realized that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. How do you know? I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. And he hasn't done any of the other Find My Phone things you'd normally expect. But he did try to call his phone. What? How did it slip by my sensors? Never mind that. What did he say? Where is he? These weird flashing images appeared. Not a regular call then, is it? I'll see what I can do if it really is him trying to reach through. Perhaps the line was bad, or whatever it is, it must have been serious. So what now? We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Right. Where should I start? I've managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be more clues in those. Scan them, and we'll see what we can piece together. Ooh, restoring all of these chats. Okay. So let's look here. Sally Sparrow. Hi Sally, I hope you caught your flight, or I hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you good luck. So we're playing as this person that came across this random phone and got a call from Osgood, who says the owner of the phone, Lawrence, has disappeared. Like she's been trying to get a hold of him and can't. And so now we're trying to help her find Lawrence, and now we found out he was talking to Sally Sparrow. He was talking to this guy named Mr. Flint. He ordered party supplies, and so we're trying to piece together where is Lawrence and where is Natalie. Okay. Oh, what's this?
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent.
So
Nat's
it's like
missing.
the horror game, but different.
It's like she
theme
just up and
genre.
disappeared.
Kind of, yeah.
It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
Interesting. What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Someone bought Wester Drumlins. What? Larry? I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. And now, she's gone. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We'll get her back. I'll contact Rainey, see if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Just be safe, okay? And please, stay. Okay. I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. Or Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before. And you'll hear it again. From Natasha next time. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It sounds like something really did happen and gone wrong. Oh my gosh, I slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? It's an hour past opening now. Because I've made the executive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need to rest. But we're meeting the new suppliers today. And Mrs. Morris from the foster home. Are you sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There'll be like 12 kids on the tour. You've got it all covered. Or I've got it all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Plus, Oscar's here to help as always. Trust me. Well, knowing Oscar's there does make me feel a little bit better. Larry and Oscar. Of course, you too, hun. Fine, I'll stay home today. Let me know if you need any extra help. All right, Nat. There's some soup on the stove, by the way. Aw, did you make it? Sure, if heating it up on the stove after it was delivered counts. I suppose I appreciate the thought. Thank you, Larry. Have a good day at work. Hope you feel better, love. Psst, Nat. Important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? The kitchen's right next to you. But I'm right at the best part. You've only watched Trainspotting 100 times now. Don't know how you can stomach it, honestly. It's a classic, and I never knew how you can sit through Lawrence of Arabia. It's only about 3 days long. Now that's a real classic, without any gross-out scenes, too. Right, engaging plot, that. Man, desert, more desert, even more desert. It's the whole atmosphere and mood, and might I remind you, Peter O'Toole was a national treasure. He was quite the dessert in the desert, too. Well, can't argue with that. Wow, I just realized this film came out over 2 decades ago. Makes me feel really old. Oh, is it? Rough as in it's, like, scary, or rough as in it's older and, all the effects and stuff? Oh, love, we all have to grow up at some point. And excuse me, we're the same age. 45's not that old. Are you implying that I'm geriatric? I'll get the pint. Want me to bring you some iced tea, too? Smooth operator. And yes, please. For what it's worth, I'm glad you chose life with me. The real life Lawrence of Arabia had to experience the horrors of war. Very true. Hey, Nat, did you go out? Where are you? The kettle was left on. Was there an emergency? Seriously, Nat, where are you? Please give me a call. I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message, please call me, okay? Please be okay, Nat. Is this Mr. Flint? Who's this? If this is a telemarketer, I'm not interested. I assure you I'm not here to sell you anything. This is Lawrence Nightingale. I live near your new property. A friendly neighbor, is it? Forgive me, where are my manners? What can I help you with? That's all right. Is it just Flint, or... That's Mr. Flint to you. Now, what do you want? I won't ask a third time. Right, I'll get straight to it then. There are some concerns regarding your property. Whatever the real estate agent told you, they're lying. It's not safe there. Don't go into that house. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin's the one who sold me that house. My cousin's the real estate agent. Are you calling them a liar? That's not what I meant. I apologize for insulting your family, but it's not important right now. You need to stay away from that house, Mr. Flint. Please. I don't know what you're playing at, Nightingale, but I won't be told what to do like some bumbling half-wit. Perhaps if we talked over the phone, I could explain better. You have 1 minute. You hung up! Because like my cousin, I'm a liar too. I suggest you stop pestering me with this nonsense. Good day, Nightingale. Mr. Flint, I apologize for the heated exchange. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Allow me to make amends. Why don't you pop by for supper? We'd like to give you a proper welcome to the neighborhood. Right? It does kind of seem very scripted. I suppose things can get lost in translation with these modern devices. Very well, I accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Excellent. Hopefully we can sort all this out. Psst, Izzy. Yes, Larry, I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas? Ooh, here we go. Have you heard from Nat today? No, actually. Why? Is everything all right? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Maybe her phone's out of battery? I'll try asking around too. Keep each other posted, yeah? Thanks, Izzy. Larry, no one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry? I'm here. I don't know what to do. I'm coming over. We'll go to the police. How are you? Let me know if you need to chat, alright? We'll find her, Larry. Don't give up hope. Larry, don't shut yourself off. Please, we're all here for you. Okay, let's take a look at these photos. Aw, till death do us part. All these pictures of the two of them. Oh? There we go. Oh, it's a picture of the two of them. Clue found. Someone special. Lawrence with his special someone. Huh. Can't go to there. Oh, I can't do anything? Yeah, camera seems to have caught something it wasn't supposed to. Huh. Interesting. Why can I? Nope. We're resuming. So now I can only look here. Corrupted photo. There we go. Yeah, it seems you're supposed to do something first. Let's upload the clue, and then we're gonna look through the Sally exchange. Good or bad Ha, you tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together, right? Yipe, ghost pick! So it looks like we are getting somewhere. I'm sensing something's not making sense to you? You're really getting to know me. And you're spot on. You see, that's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. What do you think we should do next? Well, we have almost all the fragments. Go get the rest. I'll be waiting. Let's upload. Happily married man, then, our Lawrence. I'm almost certain this is the Nat Mo mentioned in his message. Seeing them makes this much more real. It is real, but I understand what you mean. A lot to process, isn't it? But just so we're sure, could you try finding a name for her? I don't want our wires crossed. Oh. We're getting a phone call.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Shack 1747. Hey, that was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. Very odd. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Could it be the data corruption? It's possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it and see what I can later. Okay, so let's go through... There we go. Lawrence's concern. Wester Drumlins. I don't know about you, but the repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. It's raised more than alarms for Lawrence. What do you guys think? Is this Wester Drumlins place possibly where they're holding Natalie? Right. Sally too, from what I gather, except I don't think their reactions are based on secondhand accounts. There was too much pain in his voice. That house seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Oh. We're gonna... It's an unknown number. Dear Lawrence, someone has sent an update to your report. Uh-oh. Oh no! Knowing Doctor Who, Wester Drumlins is probably a front for aliens and or a fellow renegade Time Lord, right? That does kind of sound like something it would be. You've never seen this Doctor Who game before? I hadn't either. I was just looking a few months back for some Doctor Who games, and I found 2 of them. Already played through one, and decided I wanted to play through the other, so I was like, hey, let's give it a go! I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that, I apologize. That said, I must ask you to refrain from harassing me any further. What I do on my property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my own home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Flint. P.S. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe for one solitary moment the outlandish tales you tell about my property. I see them for what they are. Poisonous poppycock, Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock. Ooh, a clue found. Corrupted email. A corrupted fragment found in an email update of Natasha's disappearance. There we go. And British meme in 3, 2, 1. Do you have a license for that, mate? Well done. Looks like that's the last one. Great. What now? I'm gonna try to run some algorithms to try and piece them together. This may take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I'll let you know when I'm done. By the way, it looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. It might be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Illustrations of security. The Louvre Blue Box. L. Nightingale, you were mentioned in a comment by JJ Jackpot in the following thread. Weird phone corruption? Click the link below. Mostly just weird patterns of numbers, but now it feels like there's an image in those too. Sacred circle. Alright, anything else? Okay, so let's go ahead and send these two. Yup, and there he is! That could be the TARDIS. This sighting does tally with some old recorded incidents. The Doctor should really be more careful with where they put the time machine. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the Doctor can meet him in the flesh? What kind of alien is the Doctor, anyway? The Doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Explains the time travel. Yep. Does make you wonder, though. If everyone's a lord, who do they lord over? Maybe they lord over time? Lords of Time! They should have just called themselves that, eh? So what's the Doctor like? The Doctor is a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Somehow? It's easy to miss, but there's a certain melancholy with them. Eons of living can do that to a person, I suppose. Do you know the Doctor? Right? Maybe they lord over time? Thank you, Protag! No is a strong word, but yes, I've met them a few times, actually. You got to travel through space and time? Alright, we're gonna wait a minute until the ad break ends. That way nobody misses anything. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna wait about 30 seconds. "30 seconds, 30 seconds. Here we go, here we go. Hopefully the ad break doesn't last long." How's everybody's evening going? Any fun plans for the week? We're gonna wait just a few more seconds until the ad break ends. Missed noticing the Doctors being a few marbles short, but who's keeping track? Right? Missed noticing the Time Lords being a few marbles short. Exactly. So we're gonna start from here. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The Doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that one other time, too. But then I died. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, good that we found more evidence of the Doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Ooh, that's cool. I hope it's everything you want it to be. Sacred Circle? This is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to peruse it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's with this Jack fella experiencing glitches with his phone? Should I be worried? You learned about a few public domain superheroes. There we go. Oh, on Monday you did. Like yesterday? Dude, tell me more, Dreamer. Tell me more. I want to hear all about it. I don't see why you should be. You're in perfectly capable hands. Mine. Since you haven't been experiencing similar issues, fear not. Jack's last words about Larry. He was right about Wester Drumlins? Yet another mention of that place. That is so cool! I want to hear all about it. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome, or a creepy house in London. There's one I already knew about. Black Cat, not Marvel. Okay, so we need... Who did he report as missing on Find.me? Oh, okay. Missing since. Okay, so I'm gonna need to see... Okay, February 17th. So 17 to 2021. Gallery. Brown hair. Brown eyes. Home address. That's the 71 something street. Osgood. Let's scroll back up. I think it's 71 Townsend? She's a daughter of a film star. She keeps herself physically fit and inherited her father's acting empire. One day she decided to take up vigilante work, and the rest is history. Well, there we go. That sounds cool. Timber Street. Okay, I think that's all I need. So now... Missing since 17/02/2021 from 71 Timber Street. Eye color brown. Female. And then there's Warners, a normal character who got changed into a superhero. Wow. Wait, she said she was 41? Like, they were both, or were they both 45? $45. Okay. There we go. But yeah, that is cool. That almost reminds me of Ron Wilson, bus driver in Sky High, because he fell into a vat of toxic waste and became a superhero. Natasha is missing. A public appeal for any information about Natasha's disappearance. Harvey Comics. That's the line. Interesting. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I looked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. I asked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence into your home. And from what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house. So she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked in with a couple of pals at Scotland Yard, too. Had them run every database I could think of. Not a sniff, not in the whole of London. I hate to sound corny, but it's like she just vanished into thin air. Sorry, Lawrence. She was your wife, and I know this must be hard to hear. But this is the deadest of dead ends I've ever seen in my 16 years of doing this job. I think this investigation is over. Aww. Well, you meant changed into in the meta sense, which you got from the design change. Oh. Oh, so maybe kind of like Sailor Moon, that she kind of has like a transformation sequence kind of a thing? Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigator nor the police could help. Luckily, we're neither of those things. You're really getting into this, aren't you? That's the kind of determination we need. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignment. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that's much harder. I've had a closer look at what you've sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. What kind of trouble? That I can't tell from the data at this point. But we'll have to find more, and fast. We need to redouble our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the doctor along the way. So what's the plan? Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our specialty, after all. Oh, she was a normal character, and then they decided to change her into a superhero. Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. How did that pan out with all of the readers? What sort of agency is this exactly? This is highly classified information. But you've come this far. You deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force. UNIT for short. Our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially, we don't exist anymore. Unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time-fractured debacle right now. This was during World War II, so they loved it. Cool! I can see where people would enjoy it. Wow, should I be worried about this time fracture? Not yet. I'm sure we'll get a handle on it eventually. Somehow, I'm not convinced. I don't think Osgood is either. I'm not convinced that we shouldn't be worried. I'm sure we'll get a handle on it eventually. If we don't, well, the less you know about the possible end of the universe in the near future, the better. But back to the matter in hand. It's down to us to solve this. Right? Translation? This game is canon and not canon. Exactly. It's down to us to solve this. So, what do you think we should look into next? Looks like Walter Drumlins might be important. Or Wester Drumlins might be important. You're right. Lawrence's messages to Sally do imply that there's something off about that place. And it's connected to Natasha's disappearance somehow. Any new files to look through? Yep. More on Wester Drumlins, too. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about the place. What are you gonna do? I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house, personally. With him, both him and his wife disappearing, let's just hope I'm not the next one to go missing. Okay. Alright, what do we want to do first? Photos? Chats? Or email? Photos, chats, or email? By the way, you wanted earlier the whole theme? Here you go. I guess it doesn't do the whole thing. You wonder if this will be the Flash Doctor. There was a short web series that followed a different doctor that lost his race to a similar war and his friends. So yeah, he was ready to cross a few more lines. I know the War Doctor is the doctor that was supposedly there during the Time War. Alright, we started with photos last time, I think. Let's start with email. Yup, and what was on second? No, he's on third. Cal Nye Wallers. The truth about the Drumlins article author. We're gonna find all kinds of stuff first, and then we're gonna go to Osgood. We're gonna find everything that we can find, and then we're gonna just, like, inundate her with information. I think is what my plan is right now. Okay. From last year. So that's it then. The article's live. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Isn't exactly the BBC, is it? It's better this way. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. Name of the series was Scream of the Shelka. Hopefully we Yanks can get it on DVD. That would be interesting. I trust Rainey. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put this behind us? I think so. Honestly, it's a relief. Oh, I feel at least 10 stone lighter. Pun not intended. Relax, I think we've earned the right to joke about it now. I guess you're right. But still, I know it was always difficult for you. Today I learned that there is not only the Doctor Who game that Donna is currently playing, but several other games as well. Right, STL? I had no idea how many Doctor Who games there are. I found 2 of them. Played through one, and now we're playing through the second one. And then we're gonna see later if there's any more that we can get on Steam. Ha 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 ha! I've unlocked a whole new world of games to add to my backlog! How are you, Doctor? But still, I know it was always difficult for you. I hope you can finally make some peace with this, Sally. Right? A whole new world of video games for my backlog. Some are from Doctor Who. Yes, this is true. That now I've got more video games to do. There we go. Doing really well. I'm doing really well, STL. I hope that you are having a fantastic day. There's so much Doctor Who media. Oh, good night. I know, right? Big Finish alone has so much stuff. Nailed it. And gosh, let's not even mention the Doctor Who role-playing game in the style of D&D. You mean... movies. I do. I really do. You can think of a few video games to add to that backlog. Do tell. Do tell. There we go. Again, oh, good night. I know, right? Let's see, Kathy would be livid. By the way, did you have fun on your stream earlier today, STL? It sounded like you were. Humble Bumble's got a massive ebook, audiobook, and expansion bundles for Doctor Who stuff. Or should I say, you've mentioned them before, probably. Oh, yes, I do remember you mentioning Ghost of Tsushima. $18 for 36 different things? That's amazing! What a great deal! Aw, thank you, Vi. Oh, he sent a file. We got an audio file.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute
Humble Bumble's not what it used to
Mr.
be.
Nightingale, my dear
You like
chap,
Fanatical? I've never heard of Fanatical.
how did it get to this?
Tell me about it.
I will tell you how it got to this, Nightingale. Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar. Now,
Okay.
most people know me as an easygoing man who...
Aw, that sounds like so much fun.
For God's sake, make
I'm
a fresh
so
cup and get it right
sad
this
that
time,
my
you glistening
earbuds
simpleton.
died with like an hour left in
easygoing
your
man
stream.
who prefers to find common
Fanatical is
ground.
basically
But in
the
this
old Humble
case,
Bumble and
the
cheaper
only grounds in
games.
question
Gotcha.
belong
They've
to
fallen
me.
in quality a bit since
Wester
they got bought
Drumlins
out by
is
IGN.
mine to do with
Gotcha.
as I wish, and I intend to open up its cellars. Attempt
they
to
have
coerce
bundles.
or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police. Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be
Interesting.
fascinated
They do like
by your
20
tales
game
of
keys for
killer
$11.
statues, might even get you committed.
Dang, I love it.
And if you think you could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the chief constable
Good for
is
streaming
an old golfing
giveaways. I
friend of
believe
mine.
it because then you can do
He'd
like,
make
hey,
you
here,
sing,
here's all
Nightingale.
these games that I have to
He'd
give
make
away.
you sing.
And they're all newer games.
I've so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
Yeah, we're sending Osgood that. We're definitely sending that. If you're really looking for the cheapest price on a game, you typically use Is There Any Deal, as they have a historical log of basically every single site imaginable and their lowest prices. That's so cool! Okay, so we've got all of that. For those who missed it, Mr. Flint, I'm too high and mighty for better men. I'll do with my stellars as I wish. Right? You're like the cheapest of cheapskates. I'm trying to get there. Sounds like Mr. Flint dug too deep and woke something up. Possibly. I'm thinking what happened is this Mr. Flint guy might know something about Natalie's disappearance. Or, like you said, he dug too deep, and whatever he found is what has Nat. I'll allow it. It's awesome. Definitely check it out. No, you're not sponsored by them. You just look for stuff that you use a lot and enjoy. That makes sense. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Phone about to make big bada boom? Right? This is turning into an analog horror now. Oh, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I have no idea what that was, streamer. I have no idea. And yes, I do, STL. Yes, I do. Now I know how you felt during FNAF. Oh man. So Osgood, something took over the phone, and then a creepy lady screaming. When I clicked on something, this creepy lady screamed, and then everything got back to normal, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. Right? All the jump scares. Hang on. Yes, I thought so. There was an article about Wester Drumlins on the website you scanned earlier. Wait a second. Look. Cal Nye Wallers is an anagram. Can you think of what? Or can you see what of? Let's see. That phone would either be going straight to a Catholic church to get based than holy water just smashed with a sledgehammer ASAP, right? I would be doing that. You looked at the store page, there's a mug of a weeping angel right at the start of the page. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright, we need to figure out what could this be an anagram of. Cal Nye Wallers. Oh, Lawrence. It's gotta be our buddy Lawrence. Maybe? It can't be. No, it can't be. There is no, wait, no, it isn't. No, it is, because he spells it L-A-W. Cal Nye Wallers. So if we have Cal Nye Wallers, I'm gonna see if I can find a page to write this all on. We're gonna get a notebook. Okay, actually, here's what we'll do. So we'll have LAWRENC. It's Lawrence and Sally! Lawrence and Sally! Cal Nye Wallers is an anagram of Lawrence and Sally! I was right! I'm usually terrible at these anagrams! Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about Wester Drumlins to keep people away from it. The big question is, why? I remember Lawrence telling Sally someone new owns it. Thank you, Dreamer! And no STL, I am. Oh boy.
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327.
Watcher 9327.
Watcher 9327.
Interesting. I suspect Lawrence would have tried to warn the new owner. Problem is, we don't know who that is. You just got another weird call, didn't you? What was this one like? The same, just static and numbers. Did you notice any patterns? Same voice, different phone numbers. Both messages started with a word. They did. 4 numbers both times. Oh, that's true. There were 4 numbers both times. It looks like both calls were from old landline numbers. Very old numbers, probably 70, 80 years old. Can you trace the source? Theoretically, I could. But I'd rather pay full attention to our main investigation. This is part of our main investigation, Osgood! The phone's corruption might be causing these calls. Best we just wait and see if it happens again. We've more pressing issues right now. How very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner of Wester Drumlins. That's why Lawrence was locking horns with him. Okay. Not to mention the eerie stories he was spreading about the place. Everything is leading us to that place. Yes, we should find out as much as possible about Wester Drumlins. Well, that's frustrating. I'd hoped we would find out more. Yeah, we still don't know where Lawrence is. That's true, but we know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from Wester Drumlins. And went to great lengths for it. Right? Right! Exactly! Like, come on! We've hit a dead end. I don't know how much more we can do on our own with just the phone data to go on. Lady Foes! Hello! There's your hydrate. That sounds like a skill issue. Right? Did you find anything at Lawrence's house? He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby, and the keys to it were in his living room. Interesting. All the stuff he ordered for that party is still in the boot or the trunk. Anything else? Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. An outline of dust on the wall in front of the dresser, like something was taken off the wall. I'm guessing it was the dressing table mirror. Didn't see it anywhere. It's like someone removed it from the house. But all the valuables were still there. Wait, see side banner, the killer execution is everything. Netflix, this doesn't concern you. Probably not a burglary. Could be a kidnapping. I doubt it. No signs of struggle. And again, it doesn't look like anyone broke in. So whoever this is knew who they were, and they knew who it was. They all knew each other. Because that leads even more to it possibly being Mr. Flint. So we've got to contact Aisha. She's going to have a look around. That sounds rather risky. If anyone can handle this, it's Aisha. Okay, if you're sure. Keep her on the line. Keep her on the phone. It's definitely the person we need in the field. We should still help her. You'll be with her in her earpiece anyway. Okay, that works. That works. As long as they've got some way of keeping tabs on her, because I get the feeling that with Flint there, she's gonna disappear too. Radio expertise? Could you look through the phone again to see if we've missed anything? Oh, hi. Hi. Hi, Mr. Flint. Hi.
Mr. Nightingale, Lawrence, Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is. Or was. It does rather prove my point.
Why are you using
That
past
you should
tense?
end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man,
Okay.
Larry.
Drop-
Throughout
I
all
can't
your
drop the call, Osgood, I
scaremongering, and let's
can't.
be frank, your threats. But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and
can't
Mills,
drop the
to
call.
seek a restraining order against you.
I'm
Your
scared.
obsession with my property must cease forthwith.
And is that
That's
Nick
just
Briggs?
something you have to face.
Right? What is up with his
Incidentally,
face? He's got like a big
My
mole
contractors
or
have
something
reported
on this, on
seeing a
this
figure on the
sheet.
grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over.
I don't like you.
I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
Oh no, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Oh, okay, that works. That works. Thank you for saving us from seeing you possibly peel your skin off. I get the feeling that Mr. Flint might be a, Slovene. There it is. He's a Slovene. Also, where are you doing that call at? You've got the best acoustics in there. Should be recording an acoustic rock album. Yeah, I think he might be Slovene. Right, and why did he touch his face when he said face? I couldn't hang up. Does she not notice the fact that I literally said I couldn't hang up? The corrupted data, I've managed to extract some information from it, but I'm limited in terms of what I can do from here. You'll have to decrypt the data on Lawrence's phone. No problem. How do I do that? Go back to the Wester Drumlins album in the gallery. The album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Piece together the fragments there, and I'll monitor the situation here. Eek! I'm no computer scientist. Don't worry, it's easy. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Just tap and hold the pieces to move them around. If the pieces fit, they'll snap together. Just keep doing that until you complete the image. Good luck. Okay. Match the pieces together. This is gonna be that side. This is also gonna be a side. That's gonna be a side. Okay. The album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Larry downloaded that stuff from an unreliable website, didn't he? I'm beginning to think so. This looks like the hardest puzzle in the world. The normal puzzle pieces are at least normal puzzles are at least visible. Okay. We've almost got it, guys. We've almost got it. It's like a Psy art? Okay. I'm not sure what a Psy art... Oh, a Weeping Angel. Okay. And a Psy Weeping Angel, right? Oh, Weeping Angel. Hi, buddy! Look at you! Oh, it's basically letters and numbers and characters to make the picture. And assemble all the corrupted fragments. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, no, 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 no. No. All's good. What's happening? You get a bad feeling this is meant to make you focus really hard on the pictures. Now you're gonna get jump scared when you get to the image number 9. Called it! It's what caused the anomalies I detected. Do you see? That wasn't data we just put together. It's a distinct entity that's alive! Maybe it's friendly? Well, 10 out of 10 for positivity, but minus several million for accuracy. It's Weeping Angels. I love that. I loved that. 10 out of 10 for positivity, minus several million for accuracy. Really not good. A weeping what now? Well, that's the form they tend to take on. Nasty predatory creatures, they turn to stone when you look at them. Right? You don't even play horror games and you knew that was gonna happen. What's it doing now? It's moving through the phone, corrupting data. Oh no, it's trying to escape. Escape? Where to? I think it's trying to get into the phone networks. If it gets out, the damage it'll inflict could be immeasurable. Okay, so how do we stop it? Do I get to go smashy, smashy, smashy? Do I get to go all Hulk smash? The creature came together from corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity. It's definitely worth a shot. Great idea. Show me how. You've enabled a delete bug function on the phone. Okay. If there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn to a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete the fragments. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Do it now. We're running out of time. Hurry! Okay. Mail? Messages? Chats? Browser? Not there. So Mr. Weeping Angel was bored with human hopes and dreams and decided to move on to info. Exactly. Delete the fragment in the gallery. Okay. There we go. No, it won't let me delete it. Was I too slow? Am I okay? The delete button's glitching. It's not the button. The entity is manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting those fragments, but you must destroy it. How am I supposed to beat that? You might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they're not being watched. Looking at its behavior here, the rule still seems to apply, so as long as you can keep it in sight, it can't attack. Can you help me from your end? Not as much as I'd like. Great! I'll do my best to keep you safe. Remember, no matter how hard it tries to stop you, you must get to that delete button. Okay, so there's one in email. Okay, there's one in the chats. You know, maybe the Weeping Angel wouldn't be so sad if you just give him some ice cream, right? That would be awesome if that would work. Where's the... Maybe we gotta do them in order. No, not necessarily. Find the moth? Words at the beginning, because that was actually true. So am I really a liar? Okay. A test of faith. Feeling lost, surrender to the embrace. Your time will be spent to nourish the greater good. I am a believer? I have my own path, then. Okay. Oh, hi. Hi. I'm fine, thanks. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. I'm not clicking this. I have no choice. Okay, did I get it? Okay, delete the fragment in the browser. Perfect. Okay, let's do the chats. One at a time. You need to not be watching this with headphones on, but you can't help it. we got that one. So now we need the email one. Okay, starting at the top. No. Which one was it? It was that one. Oh, great! Great! Okay, I think we did it. Oh, it's right there. Oh. I'm keeping you in sight. Okay. We live. We're good. We're good. Phew. Is everything okay on my end? That was way too close. And it's gone! Agreed. Sorry about that. If I'd known the connecting fragments would unleash that creature, I would have come up with a different plan. Looks like we're safe for now. Right? Anticipating another jump scare for sure. Got a feeling there's more danger ahead. Much more. Interesting. The data distortions on the phone have been eradicated. That entity must have been causing them. The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on the phone, too. At least we've prevented the transformation from digital demon to the real world. Osgood could be, but there is a, character in, I think, season 7-ish? Maybe 8? Named Osgood. And Osgood does work with, Kate Lethbridge Stewart. So that's, I'm assuming, the Osgood we're working with. Okay, so setting up surveillance cameras to monitor the place. Uh-oh. Okay, restoring Natasha's chat. Okay. Restoring Mr. Flint's chat. Restoring mail. Restoring the gallery. Let's upload the clue. I wish we'd have been able to send this. Petronella Osgood is the name, I think. Thanks, Steam Store game page, right? You assume that this is from Lawrence's exploration of Western Drumlands. Looks like he's documenting the place thoroughly. Is that an angel statue? The same creature I fought off earlier? You're not sure. But it's a possibility I wouldn't rule out. I must warn Aisha about this. Have a look at the new batch of data recovered, will you? We may find more answers. Alright. Oh, do we have another angel? Oh, it's a phone box! You are correct, by the way, STL. Oh, okay. Not necessarily a jump scare, just the, I wasn't expecting that, right? I don't trust this. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yup, the vid needs some restoration. This is what I don't trust. I am fully anticipating a Weeping Angel jump scare. Yeah, I think it needs some restoration. I don't think the AI upscalers can fix that one yet, right? Into the unknown. Okay. Last month. I do believe your presence was required at home 30 minutes ago. The popcorn's going stale. Aww, they're such a cute couple. Ooh. Alright. Let's start with the phone box. We'll upload that. Oh my gosh! Sure enough, the Lawrence get this further of the doctor. I was certain that Unit swept this whole incident under the rug. Fun fact, I was there myself. It was the first time I met the doctor. Yes, I am fluent in Ermagirsh. Personal curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist, and that means hunting down interesting happenings. Yes, I did. I just turned into the Swedish chef. Yes, I'm fluent in Ermagirsh. Do you speak Ermagirsh? Well, I also think Unit could really use the doctor's expertise right now. Speaking of, he'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted, though. I don't know that I want this job. I'll think about it. Don't, Turner. I love it. Good job, STL. If you ever need a reference, I'm here. Oh my goodness. Sightseeing? We're gonna go with sightseeing. Alright. As soon as we finish uploading all of these, we're gonna switch games over to Sherlock Holmes and solve a different kind of mystery. Actually, you know what? I'm invested. So we're gonna do Doctor Who tonight, the entire stream, and we're gonna do Sherlock Saturday. Because I'm invested in stopping these weeping angels. I'm changing my mind. We're putting a pin in the Sherlock Holmes game for now. And we're gonna do Sherlock Saturday. Sounds good to you? I don't know, that pun was rather cheesy, STL. It's beyond repair. Oh no. Do me a favor, huh? Let me go make an emergency call to my doctor and I'll see if he'll send some heart medications. And it's okay as long as it's not making you feel blue. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're saying the heart medications because of the jump scares. That took me a second, but we're good. We're on the same page. And yes, it's not making me feel blue. But let's see, I'm trying to think of another one. We weren't in a the same book for a moment. Exactly. Okay, let's see. It did not make me feel blue. It made me feel, I'm trying to think of one that would work for laugh. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the different kinds of cheeses. You went to Goodwill earlier and found the CD soundtrack for The Lion King. That's amazing. That's curiously specific footage to look up. Yeah, London citizen displaced during the war. I don't know, Don. I don't know if you can make any cheese puns cheddar than mine. Yes. You are correct. I bow to the superiority of your cheese puns. You are the cheese pun master. Something to do with one of his collections? You don't know if that's a title you want. I think it is. I think you well deserve the title of Pun Master because you pontificate very Gouda. Killer Shark Slayer! Oh yes, it's my friend! It is my friend! Welcome, welcome! You're so confused. Why do you see a timer? If you, that's, yeah, we're gonna do exclamation point DLC. So I'm part of this amazing new ministry that's going to be launching here on Twitch soon. It's me, Kishu Kyralia, Bearded Beowulf, and Legend of Zyro. And our goal is that we want to meet you where you're at. We're called DLC, or Discover Life with Christ. And we just want to help you discover how amazing and beautiful life with Jesus is. Exactly, the best DLC available. And you know what makes it even better? The fact that it's free. Small problem. Okay, what's that? Exactly. Can't get any cheaper than free. What, Killer Shark Slayer? Is that what you're referring to? Your username or your... So I need to contact Marguerite. Hey, we'll welcome you with open arms. We'll welcome you with open arms, no matter who you are or where you're at. That's why the meet you where you're at segment are part of our discussion, or of our goal is to meet you where you're at. So I need to contact Marguerite and convince her to give me the digitized video she sent to Lawrence. So I have to pretend to be Lawrence. You're a little drunk and upset? What's going on? What's got you upset? It's our chance to become Raiders of the Lost Archive. Oh, your sister OD'd? Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Lord, right now we just bring Killer Shark Slayer's sister before you, and we ask that you help her with this to survive this OD, Lord. We ask that you just help her to get better, give the doctors wisdom, and just give Killer Shark Slayer comfort and their family comfort. I just ask that you just be in the middle of this, Lord, and just help everything to go according to your will and your plan, Lord. In your name I pray. Amen. No, you're not. You're not. Just because, you know what? We were never promised an easy life. We were never promised that things on earth would always go according to our plan. Because we live in a fallen world. We live in a world where people make choices that they probably should not make. You've had so much poop go on. Yeah, I do. You've got a lot going on. And we were never promised that this life would be easy because of the fact that God gave us free will, and because of that, He's not going to force us to always make good choices. Sometimes we make bad choices and have to go through the consequences of those bad choices. But that doesn't mean that He doesn't love us. It just means that we made a choice that we shouldn't make. Just like any parent, bad choices that our kids make need to have a consequence. Exactly. Like STL said, bad things happen to a wide range of people, whether they're the best or the worst. Circumstances can get out of your control and things can happen that we would never expect. For sure. If God would kindly do you a favor and give you $1 million, you'll switch from bad to good? Yeah, it's one of those things where I've heard a lot of people say that. I've heard a lot of people that make deals with God. Even Abraham made a deal with God. Abraham looked at God and he said, God, if you can find 10 righteous or 20 righteous people, will you spare that city? God said, yeah, for 20 people I will. Okay, well, what about if there's only 10? Yeah, for 10 I'll spare the city. What about if there's 1? Yeah, if there's 1, I'll spare the city. That's just one example of somebody in the Bible itself trying to make a deal with God. But again, God gave us free will. He knows what His plans are. And sometimes we have to go through rough patches. Sure, if you feel so led. Alright, we're looking for Marguerite. Right? We're looking for Marguerite? Yeah, that makes sense. Go ahead. Yeah, Marguerite. That should be M for Marguerite. Nothing there. Anything? Maybe it's in the mail? I know, right? I think I need to change the home screen on that phone. Okay, so it's 02079460827. Right? I love that one of the contacts was named Balrog. Real name? I don't think that name shall pass, right? You shall not pass. Okay. So now we're ready. So 020-794. Hold on 1 minute, Killer Shark, and I will get to that chat. Seven 9460827.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3. Having trouble finding what you're looking for? Feel free to submit a request or query and one of our administrators.
Oh, let's try it again. Let's try that again. Okay, while we're waiting. So growing up, you loved demonic stuff like horror and stuff like that and became attracted to the devil. You did paranormal stuff like EMF, EVPs, and stuff with your depression and all that is why you named yourself Slay Queen, Killer, Demonic Reaper, and so on. It's because you look up to God. Or if you look up to God, you will need some help to get your head back out of the demons and evil and try and be a good guy. Yeah, that's a good question, STL. That's a very good question.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries,
Hold on. Maybe we need to put pound first?
you have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3. For international collaborations, please press 4. To return to this menu at any time, press 0. Welcome to the Metropolitan Archive. Our vast library of content comprises items donated by
In all
both
honesty,
public
they've
and
helped you
private
cope.
contributors.
How have they helped you
We're
cope?
proud to say it represents one of the largest archives of
yeah.
historical documents, media, and ephemera in the country. If you're just getting started, try browsing through the
And
online
just
catalogue
for
or
sake of
visiting the
clarity,
archive itself.
We're only
If you
asking
can't
because
find
we
what
wanna
you're
make
looking
sure that
for,
we understand
please
and
feel
we're all
free
on
to
the
speak
same
to one of our
page.
records administrators or make an appointment to visit
Power
our
and
offices.
strength.
If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1.
Interesting.
For
Was
general
it-
inquiries, please press 2. For research
what do you
assistance,
mean
please
by-
press 3.
What do you mean by
For
power
international
and strength?
collaborations, please press 4. To return to this menu at any time, press 0. Having trouble finding what you're looking for? Feel free to submit a request or query and one of our administrative staff will get back to you. If you've already made a request or have a search in progress and you'd like to make a call following this up, please
Physical
dial the
power,
4-digit
physical
extension
strength,
number
emotional, or
of the
something
person you
else?
would
Yeah,
like to
that was
speak
exactly
to
what
after
I was
the tone.
asking.
Otherwise, press 0 to return to the main menu. You have dialed the extension number of Quincy Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you.
You can channel your inner anger to strength. Okay.
Hello, Marguerite speaking, records administrator. How may I help you? Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, this is Lawrence.
Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
Oh, okay. You can channel your inner anger to strength. How so? Okay, yeah, that's true. I can't voice it. I was just curious. I was just like, okay, well, if she's saying hello, hello, maybe they're making it worth the game. It's why you're known as Lunar Wolf. Let's see, when did we meet? We met... Oh gosh, what day is it today? 28th of February, we met... So that would have been 10. So yeah, we met last week. Ooh, those are good questions, STL. Because there are certain things that it's... Let's see, when you Hulk smash, you channel it to strength. If you don't, people can get seriously hurt. Okay. So, are we talking like... What does that turning your anger into strength look like? Is it similar to how, like, in theater, they tell you to channel that nervous energy into something positive that can make, like, you use that energy that you already have because you're nervous and put that energy into your performance? Is it something similar to that? Yep, the old video footage. Let's see. Should we go with my computer died? And I lost the file? You weren't this bad before COVID, and after your girlfriend left this world, and you got worse and worse day by day and night by night. Ooh, that's a good question, STL. Do you feel stronger when you're drunk, or do these sorts of things happen more when you're sober? Look at STL coming in with all these amazing questions. Ah, so drunk is when you see a lot of stuff. Okay, so when you drink a lot, that's when you start to see the more demonic stuff, or that's when you start to get more angry? Oh, both. Okay. Do you think you get angry more? No, you're good. You're totally good. Totally fine. That's why we're here. Do you think that you feel more angry because... think you feel more angry because you're seeing this like it's a lack of control thing? Maybe? Uh-oh. Oh.
Thanks, Henry.
Here we go.
This is a message for Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry. It's so nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas.
Life? Okay.
1928. The day Herbert
Yeah,
Hoover
sometimes
wins the US
day-to-day
election.
life can be
Though no one
hard.
knows that. Yeah.
There are lots of things that can make you angry.
I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely.
But being
And full
angry
of great people. And
is a choice.
God, I miss you so much.
Do you
Every
do you find it
single day.
easy or hard
I mean,
to find
I'm
the
fine.
joy?
Don't worry. One minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second I'm in Times Square, 1926. It was like life on Mars without Johnson Bobs.
Yeah, I would
so great,
definitely
But people only
see
remember Philip
why
Glenister
losing your
because Gene Hunt
girlfriend
was so...
would be hard on you. She was your best friend and a
I really
sister.
miss our endless stupid talks about telly.
That makes sense.
That was
that
always
loss
our
would
thing.
stay with you the way it does.
You better not be schlepping around conventions with
Do you
someone
feel
else now, by
like
the way. Unless it's Sally.
Maybe some kind of
Sally. Could you
do you
move
think
it
maybe there's
closer,
some kind of
please?
like a survivor's guilt there, maybe? I don't know. Or just like you just
I know it
really,
sounds
really
stupid,
miss her,
but
you miss the
I was always
times that you
jealous
had
of
together,
the
the
thing
conversations,
you two had. I mean, the angel thing.
things like that.
But that's not why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins.
Oh, that's
Honestly,
right. I do
I was
remember you
trying to
telling me
help.
that.
I don't know how, but anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this like damaged
I'm
statue touched
so
me
sorry
and
about that.
Zap. You think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom? Try 1928.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry
a
I
good
didn't believe you when
question.
you told me how dangerous it was.
That's why you reverted to drinking and drugs.
I
That is
pawned
definitely
all
a
the jewellery I was
coping
wearing,
mechanism there.
Made some pretty shrewd
That's
moves in
definitely
the
a
market.
coping mechanism. You
Always
were
knew my degree
refused
in
help
American
by the
history would
higher
come in
ups.
useful.
Oh,
Call me
wow.
Natasha Gecko.
What higher ups? Like
Actually,
higher ups in the
don't.
church?
makes me
Or
sound like your pet lizard.
higher ups where? Exactly.
Did I mention that I miss you? Every single day.
Oh, in the
Not
hospital.
all my jewellery.
Oh,
The ring of bling. Till death us do
And counseling.
part.
So you've
Vicky
tried
didn't
all
mention
these.
anything
You've
about
tried
weeping angels.
counseling and nothing, and they refuse to
Henry?
help you.
What's wrong?
Yeah, it sounds like you haven't fully dealt with the grief because you're feeling like it's feeling like your counselor wasn't hearing you, is kind of the impression that I'm getting. You were feeling like either they just weren't getting it sounded like they never really got to the root of what's going on. No one hears you. We're hearing you. We're hearing a soul that is broken, a soul that's devastated, a soul that didn't feel heard by the people that should be hearing them, a soul that isn't being helped by those that should be helping them. And maybe even one that feels kind of out of control. Because I know in situations like that, it's easy to feel like either there's something you should have done, should have noticed, or you just feel out of control because of the suddenness of it. And you're very welcome. This is a space for venting and talking things out in a Christian way as best we can. And by that I mean that there will be Christian advice given that you can either choose to take or not take. That's up to you. Hi, Breach! Or, we're here to listen. We're here to help you as best we can. Absolutely nothing to apologize for. So I hope that at least some of this, I'm hoping at least some of this helps. Are you and your sister super close, or oh, it's not looking good for your sis? So is your sister sick, or what's going on there? Oh, that's right, she OD'd, that's right. And it's not looking good for her. So did you find her in time? And do the doctors seem to have a plan? You're probably feeling... You found her 2 days after she OD'd? Did she have, like, a pulse or anything like that? Barely. It was very faint. Okay. So you're feeling like... Are you kind of feeling maybe like a loss of control there? Maybe? Nothing yet. Okay. Are you at the hospital now waiting? Okay, still waiting. Okay. Oh, you're at home. Okay. So they're gonna give you a call or something when they have anything? Oh, so she's been there 3 days. Okay, so that would be Sunday. No, Saturday. No? You're in a way different time zone than me, so that would be Saturday. No, Sunday. And that's understandable that you wanted to have time to sit in that for a bit. The key is that you're not staying there. You know what I mean? That you're finding something to hold on to, some glimmer of... Like, I know there are times where the world just seems so dark, so hard. And that's also probably part of it, is our body needs sleep. Our body needs sleep and rest. And so when we don't get that rest, that's when it also gets hard to think through things and to hold on to what we need to be holding on to. Exactly, Breach. Exactly. 100%. And my heart goes out to anybody who suffers from not feeling heard. Gusty, how are you? You ever get the feeling you want to... I mean, there are times where I'm literally come, Lord Jesus, because this world is so messed up. There's so much stuff going on in the world that, you know, just come, Lord Jesus. But, you know, like I said, we were never promised that we would have it easy. And because of that, because there is sin in this world, that's why we're not going to have it easy, because of sin and free will. Are we ready?
The angels are coming for you, but listen, your life could depend on this. Don't blink.
Of course, we're
Don't even
always
blink.
here.
Blink and you're dead. They are
We're
fast,
always
faster than you
here,
can believe.
Killer Shark.
Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
We get to see the original footage. Yeah, the world is extremely hard, and this life can be incredibly painful, as Satan is basically having free reign on society. Exactly, sin and death are a part of it. Are a result of it. Right?
Well, this is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlins. Almost there now. It's funny,
Wester
I've been there
Drumlin.
dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the angels or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony Williams. She interviewed him, and he claimed that his parents were
Just in
zapped
case
by
you
the
didn't
angels
get to hear
separately,
it.
but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space.
We're
So who
here
knows?
for ya.
I might beat the angels forever, or have a date at the hot old...
Of course, of course. That's part of why we're here. John 16:33.
Gonna get into
I'm
the side entrance.
fairly sure I
If I don't make it and
recognize
you
that
find these
reference,
messages, you
but
know
we're
the
gonna
drill.
Look
Don't
it up
turn
and
your back.
read it just
Don't look
to...
away, and don't blink.
Oh, I need to switch over to that, and then...
Good luck, Mary.
John 16:33. Today in particular, you've dealt with a ton of opposition. Wow, if you need to vent, Breach, we're here. We're here. Alright, so looking back, starting in verse 29, his disciples said, "Ah, now you are speaking plainly and not using figurative language, or figurative speech. Now we know that you know all things and do not need anyone to question you. This is why we believe that you came from God." Jesus answered them, "Do you now believe? Behold, the hour is coming, indeed it has come, when you will be scattered, each to his own home, and will leave me alone. Yet I am not alone, for the Father is with me. I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, or trials, or hard times. But take heart, I have overcome the world." I need to add that hug command. I definitely need to add that command. In fact, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to Stream Elements. I'm glad I'm live too and that we could give you the company that you need. I am so, so glad. Alrighty, sounds good, because I was just about to add the custom command. Let's see, I think it's username. We're gonna go with username send... Let's see, actually... Oh, it's brackets like that. Yeah, feel free to... There we go. I like it. There we go. So we're adding a new command. Hug. There we go. Give it a try. There it is. Woo! We did it. We got it. I'm probably going to be live about a little under an hour. How do you do the command? Okay, so it's exclamation point, hug, and then you're going to type in the username of the person you're hugging. So for example, if I were hugging you, Soul, I would use exclamation point hug at Soul in an Earth suit. Really? I didn't think I gave it a cooldown. Oh. Yeah, we'll give it a... Instead of a 15-second cooldown, we'll give it a 5-second cooldown. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll give it 0 on both. There we go. Hopefully that'll fix it. Hey, Vocal Duck! How you doing? We are watching random videos of this guy Lawrence to try and figure out where he went.
I thought, like an
Quack.
idiot,
Affleck.
it will bring us closer, but just made me realise how far apart.
Hi, Ed Fan. How are you?
I'm
Alright,
not
sounds
so
good,
much
Breach. Sounds like a plan, Ed Fan. How was
She's
your
confirmed
day?
There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlands.
Oh,
What with everything that's going on there,
we found out
I
there's a
can't wait
weeping
anymore. I've
angel
got to
over
at
at
least
Wester
try
Drumlands.
and stop it before it unlocks the others.
Your melatonin's starting to kick your booty.
An awful
You may
well
be
it might
going to
kill
bed
me.
here soon. Alrighty,
Or send me
sounds
back in
good.
time, or-
Killer Shark, you
I
have
don't
a
know,
good
maybe
night.
I don't stand a
Remember, we
chance,
are
but
always here
last
for
time,
you.
me, Sally, and the
And
doctor used their
We
own
just want
gazes
to
to
make
lock
sure
them
that
in
you're
stone.
doing okay.
And so,
And
like
sounds
Perseus,
good,
I go into
STL. I
battle with a
definitely know
reflective
that feel.
surface.
I took
doubt I could
melatonin
get hold
on
of the shield, but I'm guessing a mirror
one
will
of
do the trick.
the flights over to visit my sister and brother-in-law, and
The doctor used to call them
I
the
fell asleep
lonely
within like
assassins.
half an hour.
He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them.
Picked up 4 hours of OT for
about
tomorrow, so it's gonna be
Lonely assassins are the
fun.
best kind.
On the plus side, I hope it's
Because we've got
hopefully
nothing to lose.
time and a half. Is it time and a half there for you?
So, no word from Nat since she popped out last night. I phoned all her mates, no joy. But I can't help thinking. I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of mine. And I'm responsible!
I'm not responsible! Of course you're not.
Journal update. Flint is an idiot. Don't just lead to the cellar. They lead to hell.
Maybe I have to listen to the whole thing? It will be time and a half. You just have to work at least 4 hours. You didn't want the full shift, so you're also working Thursday and Friday full shifts and need some time or some downtime for the weekend. That's understandable. That's understandable. It's one of those things where you're just like, oh my gosh. It gets to the point where you almost feel like you live at work when you have to do OT.
It's an audio journal.
Now, granted,
Journal always sounds more grown
where
up.
I work, it's set up that if we needed to, we could live there.
Just in case
Like, if we needed to, for whatever reason,
back
stay the night, we could.
Long story short, a house.
Like, we've got a kitchen, we've got an exercise room, we've got laundry, we've got pretty much everything we need to be able to live there. For at least a few days.
To feed off the resultant time, energy,
you know you've been living at work when you start dreaming of your coworkers. Oh yeah, that's a definite sign right there. That is a definite sign.
Sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home.
Hiya.
And when COVID hit, there was a time where we thought that we were supposed to.
What's wrong with that?
Like, we would end up having to, like, drive home, get enough clothes for the day, clothes, toiletries, etc., and drive back. Like, we were worried when COVID first hit that we would have to stay a few days at work and we wouldn't be allowed home.
Be with you in a tick. Anyway, some guy called Flint has just bought West of Drumlins. I don't know him, but...
There's a load of frozen stuff needs sticking in the freezer.
On it.
Being a goofy goober. Hey, I'm the goofy goober. I'm the goofy goober, STL. Right? Or students in your case. Had some good, weird dreams, such as being in a giant autoclave with a worker, and a nightmare where you wanted to cry. Aww. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Trumpet's awesome. Trumpet and Zelda are awesome. And your pal Shifty. Yep, Trumpet's really cool. He's everywhere. Let's see. How about, Save Cool the Lost? There we go. Save Cool the Lost. Or Save the Lost the Cool. You may or may not have arrived to work preemptively irritated with them once or twice for how they were behaving in your dream. Oh no! It comes with the territory of dreams, and when you're super stressed, you just need to put on your Sayla playlist. Yep, that makes sense. But if lost my cool, that's a bad thing. If you lost your cool, that's a bad thing. Exactly. Like John John? There we go. But yeah, save the lost the cool. Your workplace unexpectedly lost one of your coworkers and you found out today. Oh, wow. Yeah, dear Lord, right now we just bring EdFan's work before you. We bring all of the people that work there that knew this coworker and worked alongside him or her. And we pray for those who are just grieving the family and friends and everybody who knew this person, Lord. We ask that you just give everybody comfort and just give them peace that surpasses all understanding, Lord. We ask that there just be comfort and knowledge that, assuming this person was a believer, that this person is now with you. and will be with you forever and is just waiting for the day that they get to show all of their friends and family around heaven, Lord. I ask that you just be with everybody, Lord, and let them feel your presence in a new and mighty way. In your name, amen. That's hard, Edfan. That's definitely hard. I'm sorry to hear that. It's just as terrifying in real life. So now we know that Lawrence and Nat were victims of the Weeping Angels. Yeah, I'm still processing. What's your take on this? I'm seeing the full picture now. He defeated the angels before with Sally. Now they're loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly he didn't manage to stop them this time. You're so welcome, Killer Shark Slayer. I'm glad that you're feeling better, and totally understand it'll take time. It's one of those, it's not gonna happen overnight. And it's gonna be one of those things where you just kind of, like you said, take all these little baby steps along the way. So, God bless you, and you are always welcome here. Always, always. It's up to us. That explains the missing mirror in his house. Exactly. You're not alone. You have us, and you have God on your side.
Angel 5801. Angel 5801.
Exactly. We were never meant to do life
Angel
alone.
5801.
Okay, we need to look at where... So we had Stryker. This again? You've dealt with the source. Exactly, it is not good for man to be alone. Sleepy time is here. Pillows and are drawing near. STL's going to bed. Now he will not be here. Good night, STL. You are awesome, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Or sometime in the near future. You're just doing what it said 3 times. Exactly. Not just about Adam and Eve or marriage. It's about all of us. Exactly. But 3 calls can't be a coincidence. Ooh, we've got a phone company they're coming from. They were set up on the network's own automated call lines. Who do you think is behind this? Have the sweetest of dreams. Yup, you too. Have the bestest of streams. Keep rocking it. I will do my best. God bless y'all, everybody. Good night, STL. Good night, and God bless, my friend. Oh, you're 22, so you still have your entire life ahead of you. You are going to do amazing, amazing things, Killer Shark. Now that's long-term planning. I mean, he said instantly falls asleep, so... Feels impossible, but that's good. I like impossible things. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. You're still learning, and that's okay. We all are. We're all on a journey, and we don't all arrive at the destination at the same time. We all have different destinations. Oh, and with your autism and special needs, it's very difficult. That would make sense. It would definitely make sense that it feels that way. It definitely feels that way because you're thinking, nobody understands how my brain works. But I'm very proud of you for letting us in to how your brain is working. Because that'll help us help you. Does that make sense? Bingo! What do you win? Exactly. I mean, there's not necessarily any prizes or anything like that, but it's one of those... People with autism frequently suffer from wrong planet syndrome. Interesting. I haven't heard of wrong planet syndrome, but it sounds like, from my understanding of autism, it's one of those things where you kind of not necessarily have your own little world, but like it's really the only phrasing I can think of, but like you feel like nobody understands you because the way that your brain processes things is very different from everybody else. Oh, well, I'm gonna look this up. Wrong planet syndrome. Wrong planet syndrome is a phrase used by some autistic people to describe how they feel about their place in the world. Being autistic in a neurotypical world can feel like you're an alien on the wrong planet. You may feel disconnected from other people, misunderstood, different, and like you don't fit in. That makes sense. Because the way that you might perceive something is probably completely different from how we would. And your reaction to it might not necessarily be something that we understand. And something that we might be like, well, how did you get from point A to point B, you know? And you're like, well, I got from point A to point B because XYZ. And we're like, wait, what? Your alien form is Lunar Wolf. Interesting. So, by alien form, like, not necessarily like a furry, but just like, you have both ADHD, CPTSD, and PTSD? Wow, sounds like you've got a lot going on there, Killer Shark. And Breach has ADHD and CPTSD. I don't know if I've heard okay, when angry your whole body heats up. That's understandable because everybody feels that anger differently. For some people, they might feel their anger here in their chest. It might feel like their heart pounding. They might feel it like a tingling in their hands. They might feel something up here. For you, it sounds like it's your whole body. So autism and ADD, that would make sense. Sure, go for it, killer. Go for it, killer shark. Let's see, we gotta help Aisha. Okay, we're connecting. Autism, ADHD, and PTSD, if they've had people treat them really badly due to misunderstanding them and just not having the patience for them.
Loud and clear. I was going to phone you. Are you streaming my body cam feed?
Where are you right now?
That's understandable. That's understandable
Wester Drumlins.
because
I just finished
it's when
installing
you
the
don't
exterior
feel
cameras.
understood.
I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to.
You have to get out of bed now.
All
I've
these
been
other things
operative
kind
for 5
of
years. I think I can handle a spooky
get,
old house.
you know, they come
Hey,
out
do you
differently.
know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
And they could be,
Aisha,
you know, like
Still
heightened
here.
emotions and things like that.
Listen to me. You're going to be okay.
You have left a dent. You left a dent in your
was going
girlfriend's
to
door
say,
the day you found out that she took herself. That's understood.
Who is
That's
that?
understandable that
Who
you
are
would
you?
want, like, you would be so
question.
scared.
What's
and
the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
hello. Why is there no signal?
And when your friend said
Hi.
that you shouldn't blink and you're
Hi.
going to be okay,
I'm watching you.
she was
I have my eye on you.
half right.
Whoa. That was the Mr. What's his name? Mr. Flint. That was Mr. Flint. Huh. I've turned down the audio. The angels.
Flint here. I have some excellent news for you. Something that'll put a smile on your face. I am dead.
What?
Or as good as. The angels are using Flint's consciousness to communicate.
Oh,
Because
so
we
he's
want to
not
say
Slovene.
Thank you for being so slow and so incompetent. You couldn't even stop Flint's work on Wester Drumlins. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be as right as rain. Your planet will become our larder. And I wanted you to
Okay,
know
I want
will
to test
not
this
forget
volume
how you tried to stop us. I will
mix.
find you.
Does
Send
this
you back to
sound
a time
better?
when
Does this sound a
Earth
little
was
more
devoid of
equal?
life. That shall be your eternal prison. Just think of me as your guardian angel. See?
This is one guardian angel that I don't want. I've got mic up at full, so let me try turning that down just a smidgen. There we go. Oh. Hi. Alright, so we'll try turning that down just a smidge more. Okay, cool. So, what I was saying was it would make sense that you would feel that anger there going into your girlfriend's house and finding her like that. It makes sense that you would be sad and angry and feeling that whole mixture of emotions. So that's totally understandable and valid that you would feel all of that. The angels got to Flint. Osgood? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I'm here, I just couldn't sit around after, well, you saw Aisha's speed, so I drove to Wester Drumlins in Lawrence's car. Good thing I swiped the keys. What were you saying? The angel spoke to me as Flint. Oh wow, it's 4:30 in the morning? You get a good night's sleep there, Killer Shark, and we will see you later. The building's alarm system has been activated, but you'd rather get in without everyone in the neighborhood knowing. Any ideas? Hack the security system? It's in Cairo. Okay. Bring it on. You're very welcome, Killer Shark. Hopefully now sleep will come easy to ya. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. Let's see if it gets us past the scanner. It worked! Woohoo! Alright, ad break. So we're gonna pause for a minute while everybody's in ad break. Alright, well, you're always also welcome here anytime. There we go. We've got just a few more seconds. And then we'll be back from the ad break, I hope. Yay! Hydrating! And a stretch. Oh, that was good. And a posture check. There we go. Yup, it's self-care time. That's right. That's right, Ed Fan. We're gonna tell her to be careful. She's convinced it'll be fine. Heading to the cellar. She's not gonna be able to tell us anything. Oh, okay. There we go. Grabbed a camera from Aisha's car. I'll patch you into that and the surveillance she set up earlier so you can see. Alright, let's connect. Oh, I'm worried. Alright, sounds good, Ed Fan. You get a good night's sleep.
Aisha!
Tell Doc hi for me. Oh.
Angels feast on your friend. You sent her here, Petra.
Run. Run. Run.
You jealous of her?
Run.
I would only wish
Run.
death on my worst enemy.
Alrighty, sounds good, soul. You get a good night's sleep and I'll talk to you later. Love you.
You're my worst enemy.
What's the time?
I'm already jump scaring and it's just all it's all in anticipation.
I'm afraid you're going to have to guide me out of here.
Uh-oh. What? Wait. Was that Jodie Whittaker? Was that Jodie Whittaker? Yeah, it's mountain time right now for Soul and me. Most of the people here are central to East Coast, I think. And Vocal Duck as well is mountain time. Okay, they're not attacking yet. How are you texting? Right? That jump scare was like, whoa, whoa. Okay, voice to text. Okay. Are we gonna have to drive down there? Okay, she's not letting us go. Scuppered. That's a cool word. Welcome to the I Have Brilliant Ideas Club. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna control some cameras. Here we go, guys. Towards the house windows. Oh, hi.
Joker 9226. Joker 9226. Joker 9226.
Okay. So, okay. Oh, it was Shark. Okay. Oh no. What was Angel? 5801. 5801. Okay. Joker was 9226. Which one was Watcher? Come on. Watcher, where are you? Oh no. Maybe if I call them back? Let's see.
Watcher 9327.
9327. Okay. And then we need Harks.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Okay. 1747. Okay. That we can do. We can deal with that. So Shark 1747. And then Watcher is 9327. Okay. Okay, so they need to be inward. Okay, there we go. Alright. And then this one. Okay. there's a window. And we've got one last one. There. Oh, oh. I am too late. We can't be stopped. Hi, Osgood, something's gone wrong. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. We can't be stopped. No one to save you now. Your friend will be a tasty starter. Your world is ours. No! Alright, let's connect. Okay. So she's run out to the car. But how do we know it's really her? I'm kind of worried it might not really be her. I'm kind of worried it might not really be her. It might be like Mr. Flint.
The doctor once said that courage isn't just about not being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway, which is good to know because right now I am very, very afraid.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. I'm in.
Alright, Osgood. You can do this. I'm gonna go with this is you. I'm gonna be optimistic and say it's really you.
Cellar. From the Latin, solarium, meaning the place where monsters hide. God, it's not really, sorry. Distraction technique. It's a habit I got off the doctor.
Come on.
Trouble is, it never works.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Petronella
This isn't good. Oh goodness. Oh, this voice is gonna
scare
creep
me.
out. It's gonna haunt me in my dreams.
Still jealous of your sister, little girl, with her good looks and charm.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite
I
like
don't know what we're gonna do.
You've been around time
What we're
travel
gonna
machine,
come across.
haven't you, Petronella?
I'm
likes to go
super
out, though.
nervous right now.
Nightclubs, bars.
Lots of yummy Artron energy on you.
I'm more of a library girl myself. But we did go to the odd disco together.
Artron energy makes angels nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music,
Strong enough to
but I always loved.
consume your world.
My phone.
Okay.
I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball.
We're good. We saved the planet with a disco ball. We just saved the planet with a disco ball. Are you there? Hello? Are you okay? Okay, just catching your breath. Oh, thank goodness. That was way too close. The disco ball idea worked. Angels are frozen, trapped as long as it stays in place. So, will the disco ball hold in that position? It'll do for now. It does make for a rather festive if terrifying tableau. And I'll have to break the news about Aisha, I mean. She didn't deserve that. I'm sorry for your loss. What about Lawrence? No sign of him. Oh boy. Oh the doctor chose us for this mission. That means a lot. Aww. It wasn't that bad, actually. We're gonna go with that. You know what? That'd be cool. It's been a pleasure. Right back at you. Did we just beat the game?
Hiya, it's the doctor. Don't worry.
Hi, Jodie.
The doctor. Phoning to say thanks for the work he did with Osgood. Top stuff. You were brave and dogged and whip smart and all those other words people normally use about me.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay. Osgood's busy overseeing the cleanup operation, but she wanted you to know they're moving the Angels from the basement to a top-secret cell in the Black Archives.
That
and
would
if
make
you're worried about Mr.
sense.
Flint, don't be. Got to him in time, and he's making a full recovery. He might still have a heart of stone, but the rest
Black
of it is flesh and
Archive.
blood. Oh, hold on. Again. Sorry. Console's playing up. Time for its 2,000-year MOT. Osgood thought you should know something else important. That which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel. So when Larry took pictures of them on his phone, that's how they were able to infiltrate it. But hey, you dealt with all that, and I think... Hello? Oh, I'm picking up a distress signal from the Bar Galactica, so I best be off.
You think
one
what?
last message from
You
Osgood.
think
She
what?
said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's gonna be happy as, well, happy as Larry. But I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything.
Oh,
Where'd be the fun in
boy.
that? See ya.
Okay. We finished. Look at us go. Look at us go finishing this. Alright, you guys, we're gonna switch over to just chatting for a minute. We're gonna open. We're gonna end tonight with a well-deserved round of Fortnite. How do you guys feel about that? So we're gonna end with just one round of Fortnite, I think. Only one, because I'm starting to get tired. Even though I'm like, I feel like that weird mixture of tired, but also like running on adrenaline all at the same time. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and turn up some of this. There we go. And then transition and turn off studio mode. There we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go, you guys. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. Okay, preparing. We'll go with Lucky Landing, I think. I'm gonna try my darndest to make it up. Nope, I can't. Okay, so we're going all the way to the other end of the map. While it's doing that, I am going to go into my personal settings. Oh. Let myself just float for a minute while I quickly, there we go. Adjust the volume settings. There we go. That ought to do the trick. That way I can hear the footsteps easier. Oh my goodness, I feel all jittery. Hey, pint-sized! Hello, hello! I'm so glad I'm working on your phone now. How are you tonight? You're just in time for our one round of Fortnite, and then we're gonna call it a night. So we're gonna go in here, because I feel like this is where I want to start. And we can grab some stuff here. Come down here. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, now that we've managed to get away, so it was lucky, like, oh, husband in bed, so just relaxing with some yarn. I love it. I love that. How was your day? Was it a good day? A busy day? Slow day? Let's see, where are they? I just hope that they don't find me. At least not in the amount of time it takes to drink a couple of these. Every day is busy. Oh, I understand that. Just some days are busier than others. Let's see, where are my quests? I'm curious where my quests are now. We're gonna creep around here. And then up we go. We'll grab a pistola. Messed around with recording a video. You want to delve into YouTube videos for crochet tutorials. Some quilting, played your video game. Now trying to finish a beanie. Very cool. I've actually been learning how to crochet. Been working on my first real project. At first I was just practicing the pattern with some spare yarn that I had. And actually that I was given by a friend of mine. And so now it's my first real project. It's a surprise for a friend of mine. behind the thing. Yeah, it's super exciting. I love learning new things. So, it's one of those things where I'm like... It's one of those things where I'm like, ooh, this could be fun. And so it's been interesting learning a new hobby, but also it's super relaxing. Like, sometimes I just get so relaxed, I even forget to count. I've found I've even forgotten to count my stitches. Just with how, you know, just how, good I feel about it. You know, just how good it makes me feel, how relaxed. There's one. They saw me jump in. Let's see if we can catch him. It's easy to get carried away with the crocheting and lose count, right? It's so easy to do that. Haha! We got it! We got it! You try to do things you don't need to count so you can keep talking. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Because, you know, it's one of those things where you're like, you want to just be able to focus on what matters more to you, you know? And in that moment, it's that. It's figuring out, okay, what can I do? What can I do where I don't have to focus so much? Oh no, I'm not going to be able to visit it. Oh wait, maybe I will. Okay, especially if we just run across. You like to stay productive, keep your hands busy, and it also helps you not be anxious in larger public settings. That totally makes sense. Because it's something that you're like, I can focus on this, and I'm good. It's something that people will know what I'm doing, and it keeps you from being as fidgety, I guess. You took it when you found a homeschool group, so you weren't so nervous when meeting new people. That totally makes sense. Because it also gives you something that you're comfortable talking about, if you so desire. Because you're like, oh hey, you like crocheting too? Or, oh, you want to know what I'm doing? I'm making a beanie. I'm making a this. You want to learn how to do it? Here, let me teach you. But yet it also gives you something that if you're feeling a little more introverted, you could say, hey, I'm really focused on this right now. Give me a few minutes and I'll be happy to talk in a little bit. Because that's valid too. So we are officially inside the circle. we're gonna make it all the way to Lonely Lodge. Is it in here? Ha! It's over here. Alrighty. I wonder if we'll ever find some health things, like a med kit or something. That's the one thing I don't like about this map, is that there's no gold and there's very, very few and far between ammo and health things to make it where you're better able to survive. Ooh. Pretty box. I wonder if you have to stay in here? There we go. We'll go with that. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna run on over to Lonely. Because I want to be able to... There we go. Quest complete. So now we'll be able to figure out somewhere we can hide that's within circle. But also somewhere we might be able to make some use of the scoped ability. Oh, where are they? I know they saw me. I know they saw me. Wherever they are. Okay. So if I come over here, oh, that scared me. Yeah, we're just finishing up with the round, so that way we can hopefully unwind a little bit from all the hyped upness that came with the Doctor Who game. I will say, that second one was a lot easier to figure out stuff in than the other one. It is, but it's mostly because I'm only doing one round. That's the only reason, is I'm only doing just one round and then we're calling it a night. And so I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna not change it for only one game. Especially since we're almost done with this game anyway. Okay, so far so good. I wonder if there's any way... Nope. So we're gonna just keep hiding out over here. We're gonna do what I call the Donna strat. Now the Donna strat is you find somewhere to hide, you hang out there as long as you can until the circle moves, and forces you to, or until you're found and have to move elsewhere. Or you just get bored and you're like, I'm gonna just find somewhere else to hide. With it being 20 seconds to the storm moving in, we're just gonna hang out here. 'Cause right now it appears everybody's just moving around. Okay, so we need to start heading this way. We're gonna keep where it's as covered as possible. They're probably watching this area, if they're smart. If they're smart, they're watching there because there's a lot of good loot there. Ooh. And something to use. There we go. We're just gonna get ourselves into circle, find somewhere to hide. Which it sounds like we need to find sooner rather than later. I am not going to do anything to give away my position. We only have... Oh, that scared me. Oh, we got two of them really, really close. It looks like they're practically on top of me. Oh, he rifted. And he rifted too. Oh my goodness. I am not liking how close all that is. Aha. They just might come back. But they might still be there. Is there anywhere in that house I could possibly hide? Potentially. We're gonna risk it. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Big battle. They're on their way. Leroy Jenkins! Is that where you got your pint-sized Jenkins name from? Jenkins, I love it! That's super cool. Ah, yeah, I knew the Leroy Jenkins thing was a meme. I didn't realize pint-sized Jenkins was. Oh, they sound like they're practically right outside. Crap on a cracker, they got me good. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, go for it. Oh, but it's just a short story. If you want to, go for it. If you're... You know, if you wanna. It's a joke, pint-sized. That makes sense. I had a feeling, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I'm like, I mean, if you really want to tell a story, you can. Is he up there? Ah, we finished number 3. That's a great way to end our stream, is ending top 3. Heck yeah. Alright. We're gonna return to the lobby. Thank you. And we're gonna claim our battle stars. We're gonna head over to our just chatting screen. Podium! Right? Let's see, is he? Huh. I thought for sure he was on. Oh well, whatever. If he is, great. If not, we'll play later. But yeah, this was a fun night, you guys. We finished up one game and we got, hold on one second. Yeah, this was fun. Let's see who else online. We finished up one game. We did really well in our fork and knife game. And let's see who all is online on a Twitch. Is Reeves still online? Wait, why is there still an update? Let's try this. The app had another update, so could use prayers for your heart tonight, God's comfort and peace and his will in a painful situation. You got it. Dear Lord, right now we just bring Breach before you. You know exactly what's going on. We pray for her heart revolving around this situation. I ask that you help her see things through your eyes and give her your peace and comfort. Help her not to be angry or upset or hurt. Help her to see everybody involved the way that you see them, Lord. And give her your comfort and peace over this, and let her know that you will resolve this according to your will and in your timing. In your name I pray. Amen. So just as a reminder, let me
I just got the best.
Mute that so that way you guys don't hear the ad. I don't know if he's going to be online anytime. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid Reeve. So just as a reminder, we have Friday night on the DLC channel is our first stream. We will be streaming every Friday night. And then Saturday morning will be my next stream on this channel. So I hope in the meantime you guys have a fantastic week and that you guys have some time to just relax and enjoy yourselves. And always remember that God loves you and so do I. If you are a sub, please feel free to use this command. Good night, everybody. And if you are a non-sub, feel free to use that one. So send Reeve some love from me, and you guys have a fantastic night. Good night, everybody.